Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, hello, my name is Brianna and I am vlogging all 30 days of the April challenge. For day 26, we are going over my body composition scan, what I have been doing to see progress, and I'm gonna take you through today's back workout. So let's just get straight into this shit. I am going to put the body composition scan up on the screen side by side to the first one that we did, which I believe was on like day 3, and like I said, it is day 26. So let's start at the top, at fat analysis. We can see in the fat analysis, which I am very, very proud of, that my body fat percentage has gone down from 29.7% to 27.4%. And I don't know if you remember from day 1's video, but I told you that my goal this month was to hit 27% body fat. And here we are. And then if we look down a little bit, we will see our visceral fat has gone down from 13 to 11%. Fat mass in general has gone down from 22.2 to 19.9 kilograms, and our lean body mass has stayed pretty much the same. So basically what our visceral fat is it's that fat that's like around our organs and stuff like that, whereas our subcutaneous fat is what we can actually visibly see. So like that fat underneath your arm that you want to get rid of, or your muffin top, whereas we cannot see our visceral fat. So I'm not exactly sure how it calculates that on this machine, but according to Ms. Girl here, it's gone down from a 13 to 11. All right, now let's go down to the second block, which is obesity analysis. Your girl is still overweight. We've gone down from a 26.9 BMI to a 26.1. But like I said in the first body composition video, I am not too worried about this number because the BMI does not take into account muscle mass. So BMI is a whole big fat giant Himalayan grain of salt. All right, moving on to health analysis. My evaluation has gone from a 65 to a 68. I'm assuming this is based on a scale to 100. I am not completely sure, but my body age has also gone down from a 36 to a 33. I still don't know exactly how that works or like what it's taking into consideration with its little internal equation, but I'm not mad at it. It says my weight has gone from a 74.8 to a 72.5, which is a 2.2 kilogram difference or a 4.8 pound difference. Then making our way down to body comp analysis, we are going to see pretty much what we saw in that first box. My body fat percentage has gone down, which in turn has caused my muscle mass percentage to go up. You can see here that the actual amount of muscle mass that I have has only changed by 0.2 kilograms, which is practically nothing. But because my body fat percentage went down, it automatically is going to turn the scales a little bit for muscle mass to have a higher percentage. Now, what have I been doing to get from point A to point B? I'll tell you. If you've been following along, you know damn well a girl has been meal prepping. I have been so focused on eating at home, nutritious, healthy, high volume foods. Because I'm eating in a calorie deficit, it's really important for me to feel full on a regular basis because nobody likes being hungry, you know what I mean? So eating higher volume foods with a lot of fiber and a lot of nutrition behind them is going to fill me up for longer periods of time. And like I said, I am eating in a calorie deficit, meaning that I am burning more calories throughout the day than I am eating, which is putting my body into a zone where I am burning fat. Because not only am I eating in this calorie deficit, but I am eating a minimum of my body weight in protein every single day. So I'm currently sitting at about 158 pounds. So I'm minimum eating 158 grams of protein. So as my weight adjusts, I adjust that protein goal with it. Because as I track my calories, what I'm doing is I am sticking in a certain calorie range. So I'm eating right now no more than 1,770 calories per day, and then allocating 150 grams of that to protein, and then the fat and carbs isn't really too much of my concern. It typically falls somewhere between like 50 to 65 grams of fat per day, and then the remaining going to carbs, which is like around like 200 to 230 grams of carbs some days. So basically I'm not being very strict on my fat and carb intake, but I am being very strict on my calorie and my protein intake. Next up, I'm drinking a ton of water, okay? I am not fucking around with water retention. Dehydration can cause water retention. which can cause the scale to fluctuate, especially in the direction that we don't want it to be going in right now. And then lastly, I'm just staying consistent with movement. So 10,000 steps per day, exercising 5 times per week, doing cardio 2 to 3 times per week, just really staying on top of my activity levels and making sure that I am doing a healthy amount of exercise. Anyways, let's get into this back workout that I did. I had to keep it relatively light and focus on mind-muscle connection because my back still isn't at 100%, so I couldn't do our deadlifts or anything like that. But I still, want to exercise my back in the ways that I can. So I was able to do most of the workout. I just had to keep it a little toned down. You know what I mean? I forgot my resistance band to do assisted pull-ups, and I still can't do deadlifts. So we're starting this workout off with just some lat pull-downs to kind of replace those pull-ups. It's just not really loud in here, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up and do a voiceover for the rest of this. Alright, so like I mentioned before, there's not much I can do because I hurt my back. I really have to keep it lightweight. So I just focused on the basic movements that are going to, give me a well-rounded, good back workout. So starting off with lat pull downs and moving into probably one of my favorite back movements, which is the low seated cable row. I don't know what it is about this one, but I love her. And then we are going to go into this superset on the Smith machine, doing some bent over rows, going straight into a Smith machine shrug. And then to finish this workout off, we have one last superset using an incline bench at about a 30-degree, maybe 40-degree incline. We are going to do a chest-supported row, superset with some chest-supported rear delt flies. This is the majority of the workout from the day 26 back day. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video, and maybe leave a comment. Just say hey if you're feeling crazy. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow.